So this kid sees a girl wearing a short skirt and rushes to get a better look. He trips and falls and cracks his head. Then, he wakes up in the world of Dragon Ball, surrounded by Oolong, Bulma, and Kid Goku, who just had his tail removed. His first thought, being the simp that he is damn, Bulma fine as fuck. I'ma dedicate my entire life to this girl. But then, he remembers that Yamcha is destined to die like a bitch. So instead, he decides to make the Chad decision of going off with Goku to train and prepare for the future. Fast forward, Yamcha and the Z Warriors are confronting the invasion of the Saiyans, Vegeta and Nappa. They sick their Cybermen on them, and this version of Yamcha decides to handle them all alone. They all jump him and self-destruct, and as the smoke clears, we see Yamcha still standing without a scratch on him. We see that Yamcha used Kami's spaceship to travel to Namek in order to get his potential unlocked by the Elder Guru. He also remained on Namek for a whole year training with Nail in preparation for the arrival of Nappa and Vegeta. Fast forward to the current conflict. Vegeta uses a scouter in order to get a power level reading on Yamcha, and is shocked to see that it's over 10,000. Yamcha disposes of Nappa himself, but it takes both Goku and himself to defeat Vegeta. Vegeta attempts his escape, and Yamcha, not wanting to let him live, considering it would mean that he'll eventually lose Bulma to Vegeta, decides to blow up his space pod, but is begged to stop by Goku, who says he wants to fight Vegeta again in the future. But Yamcha's like, fuck that, I ain't letting him riz up my Bulma. And as he is about to blast Vegeta's ship out of the air, he stops himself with the realization that Vegeta becomes a necessary ally in their future battles, not to mention he doesn't want to prevent the birth of Trunks, who is a character he actually likes, so he decides to let Vegeta escape from Earth. After the defeat of the Saiyans, Nappa and Vegeta, we learn from Kami that Yamcha isn't the only Z warrior that's been reincarnated. Fast forward 10 years and we see that Yamcha hasn't died once in this timeline, as he is preparing during the Cell Saga, but instead of facing off against Cell with the rest of the team, Yamcha confronts the other reincarnated warrior, Chaozu. It's revealed that Yamcha discovered this due to the fact that Chaozu's actions have deviated from the canon events of Dragon Ball for quite a while. And this version of Chaozu admits that he tried living as Chaozu many times, but he's sick of dying and being reincarnated again and again, implying that he's been stuck in the world of Dragon Ball even longer than this version of Yamcha. He states that he's resolved himself to being a villain and that he wishes to rule his world as opposed to having to live out Chaozu's canon lifetime.